Good afternoon, student. In our last lecture, we have studied the general characteristics of class Reptilia. So today, in this lecture, we will study about the classification of class Reptilia. So class Reptilia has 7,000 living and several extinct species as per the Boggart. Okay, and they are grouped into about 16 orders. So out of 16 there are only 4 orders which are living, while other 12 other out of 16, so remove 4, so other 12 have been extinct. The class Reptilia has been divided into 5 classes on the presence of or the absence of temporal foci, or it is also called as a vacuoles, or the empty spaces, okay, that are present in the skull. So for better understanding, just look at this, like here the temporal foci or the this vacuoles or the empty spaces is a depression on the temporal region and one of the largest landmark of the skull. So this temporal foci is the one of the largest landmark of the skull. Okay. So as per our syllabus, we just need to focus the living order. Okay, so class Reptilia belong to the phylum Vertebrata. So class Reptilia belong to the phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, and in the class Reptilia. So there are 5 subclasses under class Reptilia, out of which only 2 subclasses are living. 2 subclasses is further divided into these 2 subclasses will be having 4 orders which are living, while other 12 orders has been extinct. Okay, so the 2 subclasses which are living is Anapsida and Diapsida. Anapsida will be having a Chelonia, whereas the Diapsida will be having a order Rhinocephalia, order Squamata, and order Crocodilia. The order subclasses Anapsida, the living form or living reptilia include this turtles, tortoises, okay, whereas in Rhinocephalia will includes a lizard, Squamata will include snakes, scaly lizards, and crocodila will include crocodiles. Okay, but in brief we will also go through the all 5 subphylums, sub classes of class Reptilia, okay, for our general knowledge. So first subclass, that is Anapsida. The Anapsida is having a solid roof. It will be having a solid roof of a skull and with a no temporal foci. Okay, or this the space or empty space in the skull will be absent. Okay, and the temporal region is completely bony, and it is further divided into Cotyloceria and Chelonia. Cotyloceras will be extinct order, whereas the Chelonia is living one. Okay, so Cotyloceria is extinct and it is referred to as a stem reptile. That is the first reptile, and it will be having a traits or characters resembling to the amphibians. Okay, then it will be they were having a pelvic girdle plate. Okay, and this organisms are resembles to the labyrinthodont of the amphibia. Then next is order Chelonia, or the also known as the Testudinata, okay, which will include turtles, terrapins, and tortoises. This members of this order Chelonia have a body which is short and broad, and it will be covered by a shell, and this shell will consist of a fused bony plates. Okay, and this fused bony plates will be further divided into two, that is, it will be having a carapace that are present on the dorsal or the top anterior part, whereas the plastron which are placed at the ventral or the lower part. Okay, and it will be having a head and tail. This shell will enclose the head and tail, and this head and tail will be retractile, that will be, it will move inside and outside of the shell. Okay, and they will be having a limbs which is a pedal like with the claws. This limbs or the modification of limbs in this order Chelonia will differ as per their environment. The presence of claws will be because the pedal will be found in most of the aquatic form. Okay, whereas the claws will be present in the organism or the turtles or tortoises which are found on a terrestrial. Okay, then they will be having an anapsid skull. Students, please remember that this order Chelonia belongs to the subclass Anapsida. Okay, so they will be having an anapsid skull which lack one or more skull opening or the fenestra near the temples, and this anapsid skull is the most primitive type of skull, where the ancestral stock, it is called as an ancestral stock from which synapsid and the diapsid have evolved. Synapsid and diapsid is one of the are two subclasses of this class Reptilia, and from this anapsid type of skull, synapsid skull and the diapsid skull have been evolved. Okay, then the jaws are edentate and covered by a horny sheath. So this edentate means they will be having a lack of incisor and canine teeth. Okay, and most of the species ribs and the spines are fused in the inner surface of the carapace. Carapace is the top or the dorsal part which are present at the anterior edge. Okay, and in this the pelvic and the pectoral girdles lie within the ribs. They will be having in during our general characteristic discussion, we have already come across that the teeth which are present in other reptiles have been reduced or modified into sharp horny beak in turtles and tortoises. Okay, the next subclass is Eurapsida, which is the extinct one. The skull will be were having a single dorsal lateral temporal opening on either side. Okay, and this opening are bound below the post-orbital and the squamosal bone. They are lived during the Triassic period. So Triassic period is the period that is 252 to 200 million years ago, where the great extinction mass have taken place. Okay. Then next is the subclass, subclass 3, that is Parapsida. Parapsida is also an extinct subclass, and it will be having a skull called as a parapsid. Okay, and parapsid skull will be were having two dorsal temporal opening adjoining the parental, and which will be included in the ichthyosaurus. Okay, so this skull will be were having two dorsal temporal opening on both the side. So this opening are bound below the supratemporal and the postfrontal bones, and this Parapsida were living during Mesozoic and the Cretaceous period. Okay, this is the example of the organism which were found during Mesosaurus era. period. Then subclass 4, that is Synapsida, is also an extinct subclass, and it were having a synaptic skull. That is, they were having a single pair of lateral temporal opening. Okay, and these opening are bound above the post-orbital and squamosal bone. So they were living during Carboniferous and to the Permian period. So Carboniferous period is around 360 to 300 million years ago, where the dense and the swarmy forests were present, and this forest led to the deposition of a large amount of peat, from where like coal have been extracted. Okay. And the Permian period is also the 47 million years from the end of the Carboniferous period. Okay. The next subclass is the Diapsida. So Diapsida is the living. Diapsida is the living subclass, and it includes 3 orders which are living. Okay, so Diapsida, subclass Diapsida has 2 temporal vacuoles on each side of the skull, which are separated by a bar of the post-orbital and squamosal bone. Okay, and this subclass includes 2 orders, that is Lepidosauria, that will include a scaly lizards, and superorder 2, that is Archosaurida, that is a ruling reptiles, called as a ruling reptiles. Ruling reptiles, because this Archosaurida will includes a ruling is so called as a ruling reptiles because it includes the order Crocodilia. Crocodilia is refers to as a ruling reptiles because they were found in a ancient time also, that is the Mesozoic period. Okay, so they are called as a ruling reptiles. Okay. So superorder 1 Lepidosauria will include 2 orders, that is Rhinocephalia and Scomata. Rhinocephalia refers to the rhinopus means snout, and calus means head. So Rhinocephalia will be having an organism with a snout like head. So that is for example lizards. Okay, whereas a Scomata will be having a scaly, scoma means scale, or the scaly body. They will be having a scaly body. So this will include a scaly lizards and snakes. Okay, that is, it includes around 6,800 species of lizards and the snakes. Okay, snakes. So we'll see order 1, that is that belongs to the superorder Lepidosauria, that is Rhinocephalia. Okay, that is snout like, they will be having the members having a snout like head. Okay, they are having a they are refers to the ancient order that inhabit few small islands of a New Zealand, and the body is small, elongated and lizard-like. They will be having 2 vacuoles or the temporal fossae that are present in the skull, and the teeth are acrodont. Okay, the quadrate bone is fixed or movable. What is quadrate bone? We have in our last lecture we have come through this quadrate bone. Quadrate bone is a skull bone which connects the this quadrilateral and the squamous bone in the skull. Okay, and it forms a upper part of the jaw. Okay, so they have a quadrate bone which is fixed and movable. The skin are covered by the granular scales and the mid-dorsal rows of spines. they have a spiny crest that runs down the animal back, as we see in the picture. Okay. The vertebrae in this rhinocephalia will be having a amphiocoelus or the biconcave. Biconcave or amphiocoelus vertebrae refers to the vertebrae which have both the anterior and the posterior surface in a surface of the centrum is concave. Okay, so this type of vertebrae is refers to the biconcave or amphiocoelus vertebrae. Okay, and they have a numerous abdominal ribs. The teeth is acrodont. The teeth is acrodont means the teeth is highest and it is the strongest one, like it is more related to the strong bite force. Okay, then parietal foramen or the non-functional median eye is present. Then the cloacal aperture is transverse. What is cloacal? Cloaca is a common chamber or the outlet in which the intestinal urinary plus genital tract opens. Okay, so here the cloacal aperture will be transverse, and the no copulatory organ in a male will be there will be no copulatory organs. Okay, they tolerate to the cool temperature. They are mostly burrowing during day and hunt at the night, means they are nocturnal. Okay, then second order is squamata. Squamata refers to what? Squama means scales or the squamatus means scaly. Okay, so the body of this organism belong to the order Squamata will be having covered by the horny epidermal scales. Okay, and the single temporal vacuole will be will be present in the lizards, whereas in the skin the temporal vacuole will be absent. Okay, here also the teeth is acrodont. Okay, and the quadrate bone is movable and it articulates with the skull. Okay, the next point is the limbs. The limbs of this members belong to the squamata is in some, for example in snakes the limbs are absent. Okay, if it is present in some lizard, that is scaly lizards, the limbs are clawed and it is present, while in some snakes it is absent, or even in some lizards it is totally absent. Okay, then Jacobson organs are paired. Here in this picture we can see the Jacobson organ. What is the function of Jacobson organ? It detects the chemoreception. Okay, that is a part of the olfactory system. Then here the male possess a pair of irreversible copulatory organ, that is the penis will be present. The next order is order Crocodilia. Crocodilia refers to as a So order Crocodilia refers to as a ruling reptiles because they are mostly or closely related to the dinosaur. It has a heavy body and they are mostly aquatic, carnivorous, and it will be having a double-headed reef and the diaphragm will be present. So they are mostly the freshwater and the predator of the carnivorous form. Okay? And the body is covered with an exoskeleton of a thick horny epidermal scale and the bony plates plus squids. Okay, and they are having a tail which is long, strong and laterally compressed. Okay, which helps in capturing during their capturing of food of predators. This tail plays an important role because it is a long, strong and it is laterally compressed. Okay, then Limbs are short, powerful, clawed and webbed. Why it is webbed? Because they are aquatic reptiles, okay, and clawed because they are carnivorous. They need to feed on a higher other carnivores, okay. So the limbs are clawed and webbed, okay. Then next point is the maxillae, then palatines and pterygoids are united along the middle to form a secondary palate, and the quadrate is immobile here, and parietal foramen is absent, okay. So and the teeth are techo tecodont with the lodged in a socket. The teeth are tecodont means they are fixed in a socket of the jaw, okay, and it is one of the ancestral characteristic of the dinosaur and the other archosaurus, okay. And then the male with the median erectile brood penis will be present, okay. So with this we have completed the classification. For the exam time, you just need to remember the living order of the class Reptilia. The living order of the class Reptilia, we'll just revise it again. We will just discuss the living subclasses and order. So living subclasses, for that you just refer this slide. Classification of only living reptile, that is the class Reptilia is divided into subclasses Anapsida and subclasses Diapsida. Subclass Anapsida, under Anapsida only one order is living, that is Chelonia, whereas the subclass Diapsida includes Rhinococephalia, then Squamata and Crocodilia. Just remember the characteristic feature of this orders only with the example. With this, we are ending up this lecture. Thank you. If any question is there, please let me know. Okay. Thank you.